Right, Carl, you picked this one, and this is from our Davinci Resolve 19 workshop that we did on a live stream. And Rick Lundvid is stating that 85% of people that are actually attempting to use cloud really do run into the problem of media relinking and going off sync. And it's pretty much asking for a much more detailed look at the right settings, preferences, because it can be a painstaking process to link everything together and have that workflow. What's your thought on that for cloud?
Okay, I mean, you're right, it can be a bit painstaking with remote workflows. You have to make sure that your project is created from the start with the right folder structure. You know, the way that the cloud thing works, when you create the project, you get given a folder to put somewhere on your hard drive, and that's where it just syncs all the proxies to and the rest of it. And the Blackmagic Cloud does seem to work a lot better when you're just syncing proxies remotely and all of your original files are just saved in one place. I found that just much more seamless and smooth. Because the proxies do look good. It's perfectly easy to edit and do assembly edits and all the rest of it on there. It's just really you want your original media wherever your grade is going to happen. That's where you want your original media. But you have to make sure that that initial folder is in a sensible place and is in a good place for every single person involved in the chain. Before we did this live stream, I was so confused by Blackmagic Cloud. I didn't really understand how it worked. I've never really got into it. And after that, it's something that we use day to day in our workflow here. Both working as a team, but also because we're a very small team, it tends to actually be working by yourself. The way that we use it is we have our big editing stream over there where all our media goes onto, but then I can just access this on a freestanding computer like this one. Whether I'm at home writing a script, I can bring up the video and go through tests that we might have done or something like that while I'm writing a script. Or sometimes I just boot up the entire edit and bring it over to somewhere else in the studio so that I can just looking at the proxies, play the timing of how we spoke in the piece to camera so that we can sync the B-roll up with that and all of that kind of stuff if we're filming somewhere that isn't close to this editing desk. And so it does work really well. We very rarely run into problems, but we're doing it quite simply.
Yeah, it's much more
I think if you're collaborating on a big project where lots of different people are doing big things, that's when you're really stress testing it. But all I would say is make sure that that initial folder that you create you're paying a lot of attention to that. Because if you get that bit wrong or it's in a slightly strange place and you're not keeping track of that, it can all go to pot so quickly.